Alright, for this video, we're doing game day food. Because Super Bowl's coming up and we need some game day food. Right?
Right.
So, we got 4 recipes. We're going to start with dessert first. So, we're going to be making candy bar brownies. Super easy. So let's go through these ingredients because there's only 2. So all you need is 1 box of brownie mix. I'm using Betty Crocker. And obviously you're going to need, you know, what the box calls for to make the brownies because you're just going to make them as is. And then you just need some candy bars. So we're using Symphony. I got 3 of them. Oh, the extra large, I'm thinking that'll be enough because you got to cover a 13 by 9 pan. So we'll see. Let's get started. All right, so first we're just going to start by making the brownie mix according to package directions. So now that we have our brownie mix already made, we have a 9 by 13 pan. We're just gonna pour half of that in. Spread it out. I have parchment paper too, just to make it easier to lift out of the pan.
Okay.
All right, so now we have our half of the brownie mix. We're just gonna take our candy bars, and you don't have to break them up or anything. You're just gonna lay them on top. This it looks like the extra large ones worked perfect. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pour the other half of the brownie mix right on top and spread it out. Brownies are done. They did take the full 30 minutes. I should add that. But look at that. You can like see the candy bar. That's good.
Is it good?
That's good.
Give me a brownie smile.
And it's so easy. Like, why did I never think to do this before? It's good. All for me.
Yeah? All for you?
All right, Bobby's trying the brownie.
Your sloppy seconds, by the way.
Good, right?
That's pretty damn good.
And the Symphony bars, I didn't realize they had toffee bits in it.
I know, those are good. I've never had a Symphony bar. Man, that's awesome.
Oh, it's so easy. Do-over, for sure.
No doubt.
All right, next up is warm cheesy crack dip. So for that, we're gonna need 16 ounces of sour cream, 1 ranch seasoning pack. You're gonna need 2 cups of shredded cheese, cheddar, and some real bacon pieces. It said 3-ounce bag, but we got a 2.5 ounce. I think that's gonna be good enough. And then 1 block of softened cream cheese. So, this is super complicated. All you do is mix everything together, put it in a dish, and bake it in the oven. And you serve it with chips, and voila. So that's what I'm about to do. right, so now we have all of our dip in our dish. You're just gonna cover it, bake it at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. All right, next on our game day menu, we're gonna do Hangover Sliders, which are probably better for the following day, but we're gonna have them ready. So for that, you're gonna need some ground beef, some Jimmy Dean sausage, rotel, some Velveeta, and Hawaiian rolls. Now I'm gonna half the recipe because it would typically make 24 sliders and we just don't need that many. But I'll have the recipe typed out in the description box if you want like the true recipe. But I'm gonna just kind of make it half. So let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and brown up 1 pound of pork sausage and 1 pound of ground chuck. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cook this, but I'm actually only gonna use half of it and save the other half because like I said, I'm just making 12 sliders. But if you're making the full 24 sliders, you would need all of this meat. All right, so we have our meat cooked and we went ahead and drained it. And then this, like I said, is just half of it. We're gonna add a can of rotel to that and some Velveeta. And we're just gonna mix all this together until it's melted. Okay, so our sliders, I just cut those in half and I put the bottom in a dish. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour all this filling inside and top it with the tops of the sliders. All right, I'm just gonna brush some melted butter on top so they get nice and toasty. And we're gonna bake these at 350 for about 15 minutes just so they get warm. These came out so good. They're a little messy, but worth it. I almost wish I would have made the full recipe instead of half. All right, we're gonna be making some bacon bites. So you'll need bacon. And I'm doing half the recipe, so I just need 1 pack of bacon. If you're doing the full recipe, you'll obviously double everything. You need brown sugar, and you need the skinny breadsticks. Where did you find these? Were these by the salad, like the croutons?
It was by the Italian stuff, the spaghetti and pasta.
There you go. All right, so let's get started. All right, so first we just have 1 cup of brown sugar. And I just have like a shallow baking pan. I'm just gonna kind of spread that out. All right, then you're gonna take 1 breadstick and 1 slice of bacon, and you're just gonna wrap it. And then you're just gonna kind of roll it in the brown sugar.
And just a side note, make sure as soon as they come out of the oven, you take them out of the foil pan and put them on a piece of parchment paper so they don't stick.
All right, I have my taste tester here. Mr. Bobby, trying out our bacon bites. Go ahead.
Let's see.
They smell like so good, like stupid good.
They do smell good.
And they got the little burnt pieces. Well, first impression. Is it sweet with the brown sugar?
It is a little sweet. It's very good.
Chewy bacon?
Yep. Definitely.
Anything you change?
Not one thing actually. That's actually
okay.
It's actually really good, and it's a really good
like finger
game day
food.
finger food. Yes, it is. It's very good.
Perfect.